So, hello and welcome to this week's edition of the Cheshire Football League's LR7 review show. Today's show is going to be a little bit different. We are doing the cup draws for each of the divisional cups. That's the JB Parker Premier Division Challenge Cup, the JA Walton League 1 and League 2 Challenge Cup, and the Reserve Division Challenge Cup. Just to give you a little bit of outline as to our cup competitions. Obviously, you know, in our Premier Division we have 17 teams, which necessitates one preliminary round game. In our League 1 and League 2 we have 31 sides, which means that one lucky team will get a bye into the second round. That draw will be 15 ties and one bye. And then in the Reserve Division Cup we have 18 teams, which means that there will need to be two preliminary round games with 4 teams competing, obviously, and then there'll be a normal 16 team first round or second round draw to be held. Just to give you an idea of dates, apart from the Premier Division Challenge Cup, which we played in the first couple of weeks in October, the JA Walton League 1 and League 2 Cup and Reserve Division Cup fixtures will be played Saturday the 30th of September with 3 p.m. kickoffs. Please do remember that all our Challenge Cups are 90 minutes and then straight to penalties. Result on the day, there's no extra time and there are no replays. So let's do it about face. Let's start with the Reserve Division Challenge Cup draw. First of all, we need to do those 2 preliminary round games, but before we do that, I'm going to give you the all-important numbers so that you know who to listen out for your teams. So number 1 is Billinge FC, number 2 Dayton, number 3 Denton Town, number 4 Eagle Sports, number 5 FC St Helens, number 6 Garswood United, number 7 Goulburn Sports, number 8 Greenhalls Padgate St Oswalds, number 9 Knutsford, number 10 Linotype Cheadle Heath Nomads, number 11 Middlewich Town, number 12 Moore United, number 13 Orford, number 14 Pilkington, number 15 Poynton, number 16 Rylands, number 17 Style, and number 18 Vulcan. So let's get straight into the Reserve Division Challenge Cup draw and those 2 preliminary round games. The first number out of the computer is number 18, and that'll be Vulcan Sports, and they will play number 7, and that's Goulburn Sports. So Vulcan will play Goulburn Sports in the first preliminary round game, and the second game in that preliminary round will be number 9 Knutsford, and they will play number 15 Poynton. So just to recap, that preliminary round of 2 games will be Vulcan against Goulburn Sports and number 9 Knutsford against number 15 Poynton. So let's just reset the computer and go into the first round, the first round proper. The first ball out is number 14 Pilkington against number 8 Greenhalls Padgate St Oswalds. Number 10 Linotype Cheadle Heath Nomads will play number 3 Denton Town. Next ball out is number 18, so that's the winners of Vulcan against Goulburn, and they will play number 12 Moore United. Number 4 Eagle Sports will play number 11 Middlewich Town. Number 5 FC St Helens will play number 17, and that's Style FC. Next ball out, number 6 is Garswood United, and they will play number 13 Orford. Next out, number 9 is the winner of the Knutsford against Poynton tie, and they will play number 2, and that's Dayton. And the final game in this first round will be number 1 Billinge, and they will take on number 16 Rylands. That concludes the Reserve Division Challenge Cup preliminary and first round draw, and they will be played weekend of Saturday the 30th of September. And let's get straight into our JA Walton League 1 and League 2 Cup draw. There are 31 teams in League 1 and League 2. That means we have a straight draw of 16 fixtures. Of course, one team will receive a bye into the second round. Just to give you those all-important numbers, alphabetical order, nice and simple, but you've just got to merge the two divisions together. So number 1, AFC Macclesfield. Number 2, Blacon Youth. Number 3, Broadheath Central. Number 4, Buxton FC Reserves. Number 5, Cheadletown Reserves. Number 6, Cuddington. Number 7, Dayton. Number 8, Diva Athletic. Number 9, Edgerton. Number 10, FC St Helens. Number 11, Ford Motors. Number 12, Garswood United. Number 13, Goulburn Sports. Number 14, Grappenhall Sports. Number 15, Hale Bank. Number 16, Lostock Graylam. Number 17, Main Road Reserves. Number 18, Mersey Valley. Number 19, Middlewich Town. Number 20, Moore United. Number 21, Orford. Number 22, Pilkingtons. 23, Sandbach United Reserves. 24, St Helens Towns Reserves. 25 is Style. 26, Tarpley Victoria. 27, Unicorn Athletic. 28, Vulcan. 29, West Didsbury and Chorlton Reserves. Number 30 is Windle Labour. 31 is Winstanley Warriors. And number 32, that magical bye. So straight into the draw and away we go. These fixtures, Saturday the 30th of September, as long as there are no clashes with the Reserve Division Cup fixtures also. So the first ball out is number 10, FC St Helens. And they will play number 9, and that's Edgerton. Third ball out, number 18, Mersey Valley, against number 4, and that's Buxton FC Reserves. 22, Pilkingtons will play number 15, Hale Bank. Number 3, Broadheath Central will play number 29, West Didsbury and Chorlton Reserves. Number 6, Cuddington will play number 27, Unicorn Athletic. Number 2, Blacon Youth will play number 20, and that's Moore United. Number 17, Main Road Reserves will play number 7, and that's Dayton. Number 26, Tarpley Victoria, against number 12, Garswood United. Number 11, Ford Motors will play number 23, Sandbach United Reserves. Number 13, Goulburn Sports will play number 14, Grappenhall Sports. Number 19, Middlewich Town will play number 25, Style. Number 21 is Orford, will play number 24, St Helens Town Reserves. Next ball out is number 8, Diva Athletic, will play number 28, and that's Vulcan. Number 16, Lostock Graylam, will play number 30, Windle Labour. Number 31, Winstanley Warriors, will play number 5, and that's Cheadletown Reserves, which leaves number 1, AFC Macclesfield, will play number 32, bye. So that concludes the draw for the JA Walton League 1 and League 2. Those games will be played Saturday the 30th of September with a 3 p.m. kickoff. 90 minutes, straight to penalties. Good luck. And so to the JB Parker Premier Division Challenge Cup draw. We have 17 teams in our Premier Division, which means we have to have one preliminary round game before we draw the 16 teams into the first round. Those numbers for you: number 1, Altrincham Reserves; number 2, Ashton Town; number 3, Billinge; number 4, Congleton; number 5, Crewe; number 6, Denton Town; number 7, Eagle Sports; number 8, Greenhalls, Padgate St Oswald's; number 9, Knutsford; Number 10, Linotype Cheadle Heath Nomads. Number 11, Malpass. Number 12, last season's runners-up, Poynton. Number 13, Rudheath Social. Number 14, Rylands. Number 15, Warrington Town Reserves, last year's League 1 and League 2 Cup winners. Number 16, Whaley Bridge, our current holders, in fact back-to-back holders of the JB Parker Premier Division Challenge Cup. And number 17, Wythenshawe Town. These fixtures are going to be played in the first couple of weeks in October, allowing for the County Cup fixtures that will be drawn in the interim. So straight away, that first preliminary round game, and the first ball out is number 17, Wythenshawe Town, and they will take on number 5, and that's Crewe. So the preliminary round game will be Wythenshawe Town against Crewe FC. So straight into that first round draw, and we'll reset the computer to put those two teams back into the draw. And the first ball out is number 17, Wythenshawe or Crewe, and they will take on number 16, Whaley Bridge, the current holders. So that first round game after the preliminary round game will be Wythenshawe or Crewe against Whaley Bridge, our back-to-back holders. Next ball out, number 14, and that's Rylands, and they will take on number 6, and that's Denton Town. Next ball is Ashton Town, number 2, and they will take on number 1, Altrincham Reserves. Next ball out is number 8, Greenhalls, Padgate and Oswald's, a home draw for them, and they will take on number 9, they'll take on Knutsford. Number 13, Rudheath Social, a home game for Rudheath, and they will take on number 10, Linotype Cheadle Heath Nomads. The next ball out, number 4, Congleton, and they will take on number 11, and that's Malpass. Next ball is number 12, Poynton, last season's runners-up, and they will play number 3, and that's Billinge. And the final game in the first round will be number 15, Warrington Town Reserves, the J.A. Walton Cup winners from last season, and they will play number 7, Eagle Sports, in a local derby for them. That concludes the JB Parker Premier Division Challenge Cup draw. Early October for those fixtures, 90 minutes, straight to penalties. Thank you for joining LR7 this week, and we look forward to seeing you next week.